I'm Shiva.
I'm Sandy.
And this is
Our Relaxing Hobby. Hello.
Hi.
Today we're going to talk about fantails.
Fantails, yes.
Okay. And that's a breed of goldfish, a type of goldfish. Shiva's had several.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not, how do I say that nicely? Not her favorite brand of goldfish.
Well, not really, but not for reasons you'd think.
Right.
They can be really pretty. Most people love them because they've got these long, flowy fins. They've got these big bodies. They've got different breeds that have weird shaped heads and whatnot. They're not fast, so they're easy to catch. A lot of people love how they look. And they get that look because of a lot of inbreeding.
Right, yeah, inbreeding is a big problem for ornamental fish.
Yeah, it is.
Ornamental fish.
So we joke about how goldfish only last a day because the way people care for them. You guys have seen how we care for fish, and we can't usually keep fantails alive for more than a couple of years. And it's not because we're doing anything wrong, it's because they're very prone to disease.
Yeah,
yours
had a lot.
Oh yeah.
You've had a lot of issues.
Yeah,
with yours. And I think we have some film on that.
We
some
do.
of them, yeah.
We do. They're very, very prone to disease and disorders. In fact, we only have one that has been with us since the beginning 4 years ago when we got a few fantails. We have one.
Okay. So, I mean, I've never owned goldfish. It's not my favorite type of fish. So tell me the fantails. Give me some issues on the fantails that you've had.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll start with ick. That was the first thing we had, but that's very common.
That's very common for any fish. That's just a stress thing.
Right. Then we had some of them started developing like a form of dropsy. That was the first thing that killed the first one. We had, all of our fantails are named after the flying gang of Nassau, the pirates. So.
History lesson.
Why. Yeah. History lesson, boys and girls. Blackbeard was part of the flying gang of the Pirates of Nassau. And because I like going with themed names, I decided to start naming the fantails after the pirates. So we had Rackham, who was named after Jack Rackham, who was also known as Calico Jack. And he was this beautiful...
I had no idea.
I'm a history one.
Yeah.
But Rackham was this beautiful, calico look to him, so that's why he got his name. And I think we had him about 6 months before he started developing swim bladder issues.
Okay.
And he was bouncing around all over the place, and we were trying to figure out how to, deal with that. Now, one of the common ways that you can deal with that is to not feed them for a couple days and then feed them shelled peas. And that's supposed to kind of give them the equivalent of fish farts so they can release the gas.
Get rid of the gas, right?
Yeah. So we did that, and it worked the first time. But then about a couple weeks later, it started up again, and this time nothing we could do was helping that. So he ended up dying, I'd say within 2 weeks after the second one. Which was heartbreaking because he was gorgeous, and I was like, okay, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? And I was come to find out, via the internet, oh no, this is a common problem among them.
Yeah.
Joy, look what I have to look forward to. So let's see, we had Rackham and then we had Teach. Teach was named after Blackbeard, Edward Teach, and he was a black mohawk.
Yeah, he was pretty.
He was beautiful, and he actually made it to adulthood. And let's see what happened to him. Aside from yet another bout of ick, because I come to find out that fantails do get stressed out easily.
Yes, and we'll show you some footage of Bonnie. Bonnie is the one that gets stressed out the most. It's the easiest to see on Bonnie. Yeah, she doesn't necessarily get ick, but she gets that tail redness.
We'll talk about that. But fantails do get stressed out easily, and of course when they're stressed, that also lowers their immune systems and makes them very prone to ick. So we dealt with several bouts of ick with the fantails, and ick is what ended up getting Peach. So Blackbeard, my big tough boy, no match for ick. No matter what we did, it kept coming back, coming back, coming back. So then we ended up with Hornigold,
Who was also very pretty.
Yeah, Hornigold was a golden black model who was named after Captain Hornigold, another Nassau pirate. And he developed dropsy that killed him quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he time code and he was dead within 3 days, so we didn't
I think we talked about dropsy in the previous episode, so you know what that is, hopefully.
Dropsy is a symptom, not necessarily it's not a disease itself, but it's a symptom of a disease, usually organ failure. So all the other fish were fine, it was just him, so it's like, okay, something was not right with him. Then let's see, what did we have after that?
I can't keep up.
Oh yeah.
There were several.
But
and then the last one was Martel. Martel was older.
Oh, no, we had Morgan first.
Morgan,
okay.
yes.
Morgan, named after Captain Morgan. Guess who else is a Nassau pirate? And for a real person, by the way. It's not just a rum, not just something made up to sell rum. We had Morgan. Morgan was really deformed. With that head thing.
Yeah, Morgan was weird.
Yeah, we had head and hole disease with him, didn't we?
I don't even remember. I didn't get to know Morgan very well.
Yeah, Morgan, I think we had hole in the head disease with him, which was really, almost like a brain issue. So Morgan didn't last very long. Morgan was a bit of a clown, but he didn't last very long.
Right.
So then we got Martel.
Yeah.
Captain Martel, another Nassau pirate. But y'all know your Nassau pirates now.
We're going to quiz you later. Don't quiz me.
Yes.
Don't quiz me.
There will be a quiz.
All right.
So we had Martel, who was a blue opal.
Yeah.
Blue
kind of a black and silvery color.
Black and silvery kind. And we got her.
He was very pretty.
We got her.
She was a she.
We got her along with Reed, who we still have.
Right.
Reed, named after Mary Reed, who was the other one of Captain Jack's mistresses. So
Reed's a boy.
Yeah.
Martel was a girl.
Yeah, go figure that one out.
Shiva likes to confuse me.
I do.
I know. I still call Reed a boy.
Now we also, our original one is Bonnie. She was named after Anne Bonnie, who is the most notorious female pirate ever. So we found out
she's still here.
Yeah,
she's been here the longest.
Bonnie is a badass.
Yeah,
she's living up to her
name. I think we've told stories about Bonnie and her eating the pleco and living, and she's had untold diseases.
Yes, we will talk about Bonnie in a little bit. Right now we're going through everybody who's died or is trying to die on us. Okay, Martel was a heartbreaker. Martel had a lot of personality.
Yeah, he did. She did.
She did. She had a lot of personality. She was a bit of the clown. We all loved her, and then she just one day started with the dropsy. They got really bad. Everything swelled up on her. She looked like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
And we tried everything we could to try to save her, and it's really hard because you don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, you don't know what's failing. Something is.
Yeah, and it was very strange because usually when there's a sick fish in the tank, the others will.
They'll either pick on it or they'll avoid it.
Right, and
at least with the goldfish.
And it was really strange because Bonnie and Reed were, trying to take care of her.
They were literally cuddling with her. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. They literally framed her and made sure she was protected and kept going to visit her. And it was odd.
It was very odd seeing us to take care of her, but they were all very close, so it's like okay. So, Martel.
Do we have any footage of Martel swimming upside down?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to show you that too. She was a little weirdo.
Martel was a clown.
And there was nothing wrong with her. She would flip back up and upright and swim fine. I thought she was sick, but they were like, no, she's been doing that for months.
Yeah, she's been doing that since we got her.
Yeah.
We got her when she was yay big, and she was like yay big when she died, but that's how we knew that something was wrong with Martel, is the fact she was swimming the right way.
Yeah. You're like, she doesn't feel well when she's swimming normal.
Yeah. So we ended up losing Martel about 3 months ago. Around 3 months ago is when we lost Martel. And that was difficult to watch. Yeah. We were trying so hard to save her, and it just
I couldn't even look in the tank hardly. I was so sad.
Yeah. So we still have 2 left.
And we didn't even talk about Reed's weird eye thing.
Well, we're getting on that now.
Reed's alive.
Yeah, Reed is alive.
He's alive.
Now, Reed,
he's just orange.
When we got him.
He's just an orange.
Yeah.
He's a boy. Oh my God, thank you, Bubba.
Okay, Reed, when we got him, he was actually a Moor. Now, Moor fantails have these, they almost look like little hammerhead sharks. They have these,
bubbles.
Not little
bubble eyes,
they're not bubble eyes. It's a whole different type.
I know. Yeah.
They look like little hammerhead sharks. That's
the big bulgy eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, they have the bulgy eyes. Yeah. That but they're not the bubble eyes. Those I won't even get. Those are disgusting. Yeah. I like the Moors though because I like emerald sharks. So when I saw Reed in the pet store, I'd never seen a red Moor before. They're usually black. So I picked him up because,
right.
You know, hey, red Moor. Okay, cool. Well, he developed an eye infection that infected both of his eyes and deflated one and lost the other.
So he's completely blind.
He's completely blind on one side.
You wouldn't know it.
Yeah, he's completely blind on one side. His other eye we were able to save. That took a lot of medication.
Yeah, I don't think he can see out of it well, though.
No,
he can see it all.
No, he can see out of it, just not very well. So, you know.
But he does well eating and stuff. He finds it.
Yeah, he can smell it. But that was a little disappointing because now he looks like a regular, you know.
Regular old flat-eyed goldfish.
Alright, so that brings us to Bonnie, who is our indestructible Fantail.
So far, so far. She's doing great.
Yeah,
Bonnie's tough.
She has gone through everything with these other fish in the tank. Because, you know, she's gone through several bats of Vic. She went through whatever the heck has been getting to teach. Because they all had that.
Right.
She's gone through everything and she pulls it out. She's also the one who ate the pleco that got stuck in her mouth.
The baby pleco?
A month.
Yeah, for like a month she had a pleco sticking out of her mouth.
So she couldn't eat. It was horrible.
I thought for sure she was going to die from that one, but no.
Yeah, Bonnie's indestructible.
She is.
But Bonnie is also a good litmus test for us because she has these long white fins. And
well, Bonnie is what type? She's just a regular Fantail, but she's cute. She's got little.
No, we'll show her.
Okay, we'll show her off.
We'll show her off. But Bonnie's a good litmus test for us because one of the signs of stress in these types of fish is that they can get these red streaks through their fins. Yeah. And the redder they are, you can kind of gauge that the fish are getting a bit stressed. So if we saw a lot of red on Bonnie, we knew that something was going on with the tank.
Yeah, because her white fins, it shows up really clearly.
So it would either be something like there's something wrong with the water, or there's something, something attacking the fish again, whether it's parasites or whatever.
Or if you even change the water.
If I changed the water, which I just did.
Yeah, because the first thing I did, I came in and saw her, and I was like, Bonnie's upset, there's something wrong, her fin is, she's like, yeah, I just changed the water. So I was like, oh, okay, that explains so much.
Well, yeah, Tuesday's water change day, so she gets red fins every Tuesday.
Yeah, they'll be gone in a day, but
a day or two, just long enough before another Tuesday rolls around.
Yeah.
But that is something to watch out for with if you have these fish with the white fins.
The Fantails, it's an easy way to tell if
they're
a little stressed.
You can sometimes tell them on some of the others, but it's a little bit harder. Bonnie has these beautiful long white fins, really easy to tell.
Right.
But, so I really, really do not recommend the Fantails.
Yeah, I mean, some people love them. I know they do. I mean, they are very popular, but again, they are very inbred. They're very prone to diseases.
They're also bred for mutation, literally.
Yeah.
They're bred to be mutants.
Yeah.
So when you think about
and they don't live as long as, regular goldfish, really.
No, I haven't heard of anybody really keep them very long for those reasons. I mean, Bonnie's the oldest one I've ever met.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I knew one person that had them years ago, but I don't know how old their fish were. But they weren't quite as big as Bonnie.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine they're as old. So.
Well, that's another problem too. Is people don't realize how big they get.
Yeah, they do get bigger. They do get bigger than they look in the pet store. The cute little Fantail goldfish you see in the pet store gets large.
Yeah, you'll see Bonnie.
She's in a 55.
Yeah.
And there's two of them in a 55, and that's pretty much two, maybe three you could fit in there,
maybe. 3 total. I've never had
you couldn't have more than 3 in there because they're so large.
Yeah,
so that's also another thing to take. You can't have them in a little 10-gallon tank. You'd only be able to have one, and they are communal. They like company.
They like company, which is why I worry, and that's why I keep replacing them because of Bonnie. Yeah. She's going to live forever.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But she's not getting any more like her as mates. If Reed dies on her, we're going to have to find something else that she's going to like.
Well, hopefully he won't, but hopefully the two of them are pretty tough, so.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to show you some footage of, just some of the different goldfish.
Real quick history lesson again.
Oh, Lord. Quiz.
Okay, the two that have survived the longest, Bonnie and Reed, were both female
both
pirates.
Women.
They were both female pirates. And they were both lovers of Captain Jack.
I don't know about all that. I'm sure.
Yeah. They were both the mistresses of Calico Jack. And they both survived him. He was fine.
Well, he
was executed, and both of his females kind of survived. So it kind of makes sense that my tank here, my flying gang tank here, is kind of following history.
Well, except one of them's a boy and one of them's a girl.
Yeah, but I mean,
the names, yeah.
So my flying gang tank is, in fact, historically accurate.
Not sexually accurate.
No.
Just historically accurate.
Just historically.